Hi, this is Shannah. Welcome back to my channel. Today's reading is on what do they want to happen between you two. So this is a love reading. So before you choose your pile, you think of your person or the person you're interested in and ask this question. What do they want to happen between you two? So we have here three possibilities. We have pile 1 here with brown, establish boundaries, number 12. Then we have bronze, strengthen your body, number 14. Then we have silver, be persistent. So take your time to choose your pile. You can pause the video if you like, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. You chose brown, establish boundaries. And we're starting with the tarot cards, and then we're moving on to the oracle cards as usual. We'll keep this card here, and we'll see how it does affect or interpret into the general meaning of the cards. Let's see how it interacts. Wonderful. So let's keep it here. So let's start with the question. What do they want to happen between you two? So we have here, the first card is the 6 of Cups. Then we have the 5 of Wands. We have the 5 of Cups. And then we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Well, what I see here is the first thing that really jumps is they want to end some sort of inner conflict, but I see here they want to end regret. They want to stop thinking about the situation or having negative thoughts about the situation. There's something here that was done. They have the feeling that was unfair, and there's here some kind of feeling of regret, some kind of feeling of repentance as well. So it's like this person has done something, or something happened between you two which causes them to really regret. For me, like here with this 5 of Cups, is really mourning a lost opportunity. So what I see here, so for some of you, of course, if you know the 6 of Cups, this can mean like soulmate card, can mean like you've known this person for a long time, since your childhood perhaps, and there's a very strong bond between you two. But what I feel here is like this person, when they met you, or when maybe some of you have already had something, kind of a connection or more intimate connection with this person, or maybe even a relationship. So they really saw you as going like a long way together. They really saw you as something that could be long lasting, right? But something got in the way here with the 5 of Wands. I see here like interference of other people, and also some inner conflict on the part of this person. Or it could be that there was too much conflict between you. But here I really have more the feeling like interference of other people, because there's so many people in the cards, right? And this made them make a decision that actually went against their own heart, and they really regret it. Right? So what do they want? They want to be friends again, right? And it's like they're not even going to this being lovers or being in a relationship. They want to, exactly, look, it's really beautiful. They want this relationship to grow naturally, right? Maybe what you had, it was too fast, or, you know, it was like very sexual in nature, or very, you know, fiery, and then it disappeared, right? And I can see now this person like really wanting to do it right, you know, because this person still thinks about you. That's undeniable here. This person still has regrets about what happened. Like it's really the feeling of a lost opportunity here, and they would like to correct their wrongs. They would like to really own it and face the consequences and start over. It's what I'm getting here. Or having at least the possibility of having a conversation, a confrontation, something like really either to find closure completely or to start anew, like with the Six of Cups, you know, and at least start with a friendship and being there for one another, because this person really has you in high regard. This person is like, oh, I see. This person's like feels like you really understand them. This person has really the feeling that you're part of the family, so to say, or part of the circle of friends. Although here then with the Five of Wands, I also have the feeling maybe it was the family or the circle of friends that kind of went against it. Could be here. But this person wants to overcome this. And it's like here, because of here we also see a really, sorry, I'm trying to speak today. So a really young plant, so wanting to grow. So, and with established boundaries, maybe it's also what this person has done to you. You know, maybe they've ghosted you, maybe they've started ignoring you because of this other influence. And you're establishing now, I have the feeling, your own boundaries and saying, this is now not how I want this. I want this in another way, or I need another type of connection. But I think that you'll be able to do it together as well. You know, having this understanding of how things should be with one another. And this could be, you know, the start of a beautiful friendship that could grow to something else. But I have the feeling it was really suffocated right at the beginning when things were starting to grow, or it's like you recognized each other and there was a possibility of growing and it was suffocated. And this person still thinks about you with some regret. Yeah. And he wants to end this regret. And I have the feeling of this, you know, starting over as being friends, you know, going slower this time round. Let's see what the other cards say. So we have here Thinker in reverse, and this 44. And it's funny because these two came out in reverse. And it's the Nine of Swords is this insistent thinking, these nightmares and anxiety, and Thinker can also go in that direction. And so this person wants to stop this kind of guilty conscience. This is what I'm getting. Yeah, a guilty conscience wants to get rid of this guilty conscience. This person wants to do things right. Oh, but speaking of which, then we have number 11, by the book. So this person wants to do things right, by the book, going slow and letting it grow in time, in its own time. Yeah. And this person really has a strong sense of family, of group, of community. And like I said, this person, like, it was as if you appeared out of nowhere. Just the feeling I get. You appeared out of nowhere and immediately were like part of the family, but not all of the family liked you. Sounds a bit harsh probably, but there was some conflicts there. And this person, because this person needs their community or family, of course, so they did what they thought was right at the moment, but now they really want to do what's right by their heart, because it doesn't let them go. It's eating away at them, right? But remember, this is what they want to happen. The question is, we'll see it then in another reading, is what will they do to make it happen? We'll see it in another reading. But then here we have number 27, exchanging gifts. So yes, so this person finds that you have a lot to give them. And I think like that was the feeling you gave to one another. Is like you enrich each other's lives. There was something there. The image that I'm getting is like when you looked in each other's eyes. It's like this recognition, this glimpse into a future where you could grow old together, that you could make each other happy. But somehow it didn't work, at least the first time round. And they would like to correct this, and they would like to offer you something. They would like, this card here reminds me of the Six of Pentacles, this balancing things out, because it's exchanging gifts, making things right. I find it very powerful and very beautiful. This person, I think, but the feeling that I'm getting most of all is this friendship card, and doing things right, going step by step, and getting to know each other here as well. Slowly, and, really to get a better feeling and a better knowledge of one another, and then letting it grow. Then what we have here, we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And we have, you deserve love. You are lovable. So for me, this playfulness card here really comes in like, having fun together. And maybe that was, for instance, like the nature of your relationship, like a fun relationship. They would like to have that back because they really enjoyed it. But they would like, to start in a fun way and see where it leads you. But they would like that friendship again, that trust, that easygoing feeling that you used to have with one another. They would like to have that back. Yeah, because it's to recapture. They would like to have this romantic, this flirting, this making each other feel special. Yeah. And then we deserve love. I think here they know that they've hurt you. They know that they've hurt you. They know they've disappointed you. And it's like almost with this card here, it's almost like asking for forgiveness, is apologizing. You are lovable. You deserve better, to be treated better than I treated you. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. Because they think you are great. They think you're very courageous. They think you're brave. They think you are beautiful. They think you're very independent, like you don't need anyone. And I also have the feeling they admire you from afar, or at least in their head, they think about you and they see this fantastic person. And they would like you to know here through the cards that you are fantastic, you are great, you are lovable, and you deserve all the love in the world. And they weren't able to give it to you the first time round, or the way you met. They weren't able to give it to you, and they really regret it because they have the feeling they missed out. They're missing out on something fantastic. But I also have the feeling, because the whole time I'm having really problems with articulation. It's costing me a lot of strength to speak. It's like this person doesn't know what to say. This person doesn't know what to do. This person stumbles every time they think about, coming towards you or trying to approach you in some way. It's like there's this big block. There's a big blockage in their I feel like in the heart space and throat space. It's like they don't know what to tell you. See, it's like blah, 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 blah. They're just so wrapped up in their head and they don't know what to do. They're a bit lost. And that would be time now for them to actually get out of their head and do something. So I have the feeling they will, but it's going to take time. Like they have to feel more courageous, they have to feel bolder, they have to feel more at ease with themselves. I think like there's a big blockage within themselves is what I'm feeling. It's like first they really messed up and they don't know how to approach you again, because they think like as a normal human being you would reject them, and they're afraid of that, being made fun of and ridiculed even. This is what I'm getting. And the other thing is they don't feel very comfortable in their own skin right now. Yeah. So it's a big blockage here. In order to approach you, it's going to take a lot. Then the last card is here, new love. Destiny is guiding you to new love. Trust your intuition. This card here, because it's what they want to happen. So this card for me has many layers here. Because my first interpretation was that you are being guided to a new love. You know, that maybe you're still hurting, you're still pining over this person, but you are being guided to a new love. And for you to trust your intuition, for you to trust the universe, you are being guided. But because it's also called what they want to happen, so this would be they would like you to start anew, to start afresh, right? And we already had that, but I think that they will go in their first approach, when they have the courage to do it, will be more on like friendship terms. And then, you know, they'd like to see it from there. They'll like to, you know, do fun stuff with you, going out, meet you at a party or at an event or something like that. And then go from there and see where it leads you. Yeah. I'd like to get some charms. I wasn't planning on doing it, so careful with your ears. I wasn't planning on doing it, but just decided it. So let's see, I'm closing my eyes, see what comes out. There you go. So these are the charms. So we have the pearl, and we have number 1. We have the 3 of swords. I think I'll put it here. There's really mini tarot cards. We have the 3 of swords. Let's see, we have more cards here. We have the 3 of cups. We have the 5 of pentacles. We have the world. Oh, really small. Okay. And we have the emperor. Yeah. The thing is, you probably, like I said, this was more like of a fun relationship, at least at first, right? But there was you was seeing someone else. It could be that there was like a third party here. The third party here could be his friends, because we have the 3 of cups, you know, getting involved in this and you know, saying what they think and not feel about the situation. And this led then to the ending of something, of this situation. There was this 5 of pentacles. So this person made you feel less than, and maybe this person even got to feel like that, less than, and sad and left out in the cold. And this person left you out in the cold. I really have the feeling that was this way around, that this person left you out in the cold, and you felt like you weren't enough, or you know, you did something wrong, or again the same mistake. And this was really hurtful. And just because this person is a bit proud and didn't want to reach out, and this is probably the problem now, right now, with this person, is like being too proud and not being able to reach out. But this person knows that you're really a pearl. You're one of a kind. You're one in a million. And you are, does someone to, there you go. Exactly. This person cannot hold you. You're really amazing and you're really one of a kind, and this person just let you go. I think there's really a lot of regret here. This person will like to give you the world, but for some reason, because of their pride, their fear, and this is the one, it's like you are the one. And here, you know, we have a shoe. It's like this person kicked you out of their lives, and they're now afraid that you will kick them back, because what I'm reminded is that these boots are made for walking, and that's what I will do. And one of these days, these boots are going to walk all over you, you know, that you get revenge, so to say. They're afraid of being hurt. And they were so afraid of getting hurt that they decided to hurt you instead. So it's not very nice. And here we have a sea star and a lock. So this person really kept his heart locked away from you. Like I said, this person may have ghosted you or behaved in a very, very cold manner, you know, and you, but still, they still think the world of you, again, the world, and they really see you as a star in their life. There's really high regard for you. But these kind of stars, they are very slow moving. They're very focused. They know what they want, but they're very, very slow moving. So if this person finally really decides to come through, it's going to take a while. It really is. Yes, so pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And if you like the video, please like it and subscribe if you haven't yet. That really helps the channel to move forward. And if you'd like to leave a comment, yeah, please do. I always read your comments and I answer as often as I can. So pile number 1, thank you so much. Have a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So we're starting with the tarot cards and then we're going to the oracle cards, but we keep this one here and see how it relates to the reading itself. Now, what do they want to happen between you two? So we have the Fool, we have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Pentacles, and we have the 4 of Swords. What I see here is a time of recuperation, of it's a time out between you two. And for some of you, you work together or you used to work together. I'm saying this, of course, because of the 3 of Pentacles. But what this person wants is that you really work together on this relationship. He wants to start anew here with the Fool. They want like to start from the beginning and make it better. Because this person is hurting with the 5 of Pentacles. It's like really the feeling of being left out. The key is there, but the person hasn't realized it yet. So this means this person doesn't know how to approach you. This person doesn't know how to move towards you. So because this person is still recuperating. Now, this person may be recuperating from another relationship that has nothing to do with you. For some of you, this will be the case. And for others of you, this person is recovering for something that happened between you two. But because the Fool starts here as the first card, I really see like they seeing you as a breath of fresh air, like a new start, a new possibility at something, you know, and they want to get to know you better. They want to be around you. They want to work with you. They want for you both to build something of value. but it can be that this person is very slow moving when it comes to this, because this person is still recovering from a really, really bad breakup or from something horrible that happened to them, because this really like emotionally destroyed them. Whatever it was, they're still very hurt and they're still recovering here with the Four of Swords. And this is where this relates, because they're strengthening their body. They're strengthening also their heart, their emotional body, and their spiritual body as well. And it can be that this person may seem a bit cold, because this is here as an armor, right? So it can be that this person has his or her defenses up and is a bit afraid to love because of this experience. They're afraid of being vulnerable again. They're afraid of letting their guard down, and that's why they want to start like with the Three of Pentacles, starting slowly, seeing how you work together, how you fit together, which is also very, very wise. But the good news is they're really looking forward like to a new beginning, a new chapter in their life, and they're considering you, right? Because it's what they want to happen between you two. So that a new passion, a new life force comes in. Yeah. Because if it's like recovering from something that happened between you two, actually it's the same message. They still need this time to get over it, to recover, but they still have you in their mind and they want this to work. They want to give it another shot with new energy, right? It's like you needed your time to mature, to learn, and now coming back together, right? But for the most of you, I see this as being a new person, not someone from your past. See what the other cards say. We have here number 51, milk and honey. We have number 19, flexible but reversed. And they want co-create. So what they want here, it's really a happy ending here with milk and honey. They want to have a beautiful relationship. And they want co-create. They really want you. This is wonderful. They want you to work together, to create this together. So it's not just one pulling all the weight. This is really being together in a relationship and making it grow as a team, a couple. Well, interesting enough, the flexible card is in reverse. So they don't want just a fling. They don't want like no strings attached kind of situation. They want a real thing. They don't want to, adapt to circumstances that can be adverse to the thing. They want a real thing. This is what I'm getting here. They want a relationship that is steady, well, that is dependable, and that has all it takes to grow. That has all that it, well, what it takes, sorry, that has what it takes to grow. And so they want something serious, they want something beautiful, they want also something fun. And I have the feeling like when they think of you and they're around you, they feel really happy. And you bring them healing, you bring them joy. And this is quite important for them, to have that feeling, to feel loved, to feel accepted. Because especially now, it's like they're still hurting. And although here there's an eye and it's in reverse, right? And then there's also here another eye. I think like it's really what they want is a new beginning. They want really another chance on love, but something that's now really worth it. They don't want to play. They don't want to play anymore. They don't want. They don't want to be played. They don't want to play with anyone's feelings as well. So they, like I said, they want a real thing. Then we have these cards. We have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And we have then worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yeah, the cards are very self-explanatory. So your reading is being so straightforward right now, because they want something passionate, of course. And like I said, you bring them joy, or like the card said, even you bring them a lot of joy, and they want that. They want joy. They want passion. They want, to have these beautiful feelings, and they don't mind waiting. They don't, and this is a waiting period as well, because he's still recovering. So I'm saying he, but could be she, it doesn't matter. So they are still recovering. They are still need time. They still need time to approach you. They still need time to completely get involved. Like I said earlier, they are strengthening themselves. They need this time to be back on their feet and be able to invest again in a love situation. Then we have toxic. This connection is unhealthy. You're together out of need or habit. Release it to be free. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I think this is what your person used to know. And this is what they are really trying not to get into again. They really want to make sure that they're not getting in the same kind of relationship again. They're trying to avoid this. But this could be also a warning for you in the sense of to really look into the person and to really look into your connection. Why do you have this connection? Not because you should distrust it, but really feel, okay, am I codependent on this person or not? Or this person has a codependent nature or not? I don't think you or this person have it. I think this is just what this person doesn't want to have, to tell the truth, because I cannot imagine that this person would like a toxic relationship with anyone. I think this person is recovering from one. Let me just get here another card, because I'm being really fast with your deck, so we have time to get here another card just to clarify this toxic. So there you go. So there you go. We have the Page of Wands. I get another one. The Star. I see. Now I see what they mean. Okay. What this person is afraid that this is something that is just wishful thinking. That's just in the air. And then that it won't turn to anything. So this is kind of a fear here. It's like, because the Page of Wands is all passionate, has these ideas, but it's not grounded, right? The Star is also this wishful thinking, dreaming, hoping, praying. And then we have the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is win or lose, right? And sometimes it's a very bitter disappointment. And I think that's what this person is afraid of. And I think this person is afraid of getting hurt again. This person is afraid of being disappointed again, right? Because they really see you in a very, very positive light. And they really would like to make sure that this is worth it, their investment of their emotions. It's not time, it's not money, it's their heart. This is what they're afraid of. See, I just picked up to have here the Lovers, and we have Temperance. So this person needs time. Like I said, this person is healing. This person needs time to see things clearly, and we have the Lovers. So there are feelings here. This person just has to make that decision, you see, and then go for it. But this person still needs time. So let's see what the charms have to say. So I'll just close my eyes and see what comes out. There you go. Okay, so we have in number 4. We have also tarot cards. So we have here the 6 of Swords. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. We have the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. Yeah, so this person is really recovering from a bad situation. This is coming out of a bad situation. Yes, this person wants to start anew, like we had with the Fool. This person wants to come back to life, so to say, and have fun again here with the Three of Cups and end this suffering with the Nine of Swords. The person wants to end this suffering, wants to have fun again. But it's like this person is still not ready to make that decision completely. So again, it's just saying this person needs time. So you have to be a bit patient because this person wants something stable here with the number 4. This person wants something stable. This person wants something solid. This person doesn't want to play games. Here, speaking of games, we have teddy bear. So this person is a very sensitive person here with this bear looks like a koala. No, it doesn't. Almost. Do you think it looks like a koala? Can we focus? It's hard to see, but a bit, isn't it? But the koala is also a bear. So this person is actually very sensitive. Like this person is someone who needs a lot of attention. So maybe that's one of the reasons we have the toxic card. This person needs a lot of attention, a lot of care. This is not someone who's very touchy-feely, very cuddling. This person loves to cuddle. And I think that's okay. So the feeling I get is not that this person is always like that, like being needy, but it's how they're feeling right now. And this feels also a lot of balance and out of character for them. But they're feeling very needy. So careful here if this is something that comes from their end out of need because they're hurting and they need it. So I'm also getting the word rebound, if this is like a rebound kind of connection. So careful with that. But this person wants actually something serious, wants something beautiful. Yeah. And then we have here a starfish. That's the name, starfish, yes. So we have here a starfish, and starfishes starfish are really slow when they move, right? But they're very, very thorough. So this is, again, this is also a sign that this person will be slow moving, that this person is very, very careful at the moment, especially when it comes to their feelings. But they have you in high regard. Just be careful. So that's what I was getting, this this feeling, like to really pay attention why the connection is there from your end and from their end as well. Because although their intentions are pure, but sometimes it's also like a rebound situation, even if this person is not really aware of it. Okay, so you take care of yourself. That's the most important thing here. So pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And if you like the video, please hit like and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. That really helps the channel to move forward. And if you'd like to leave a comment, please do. I love to read your comments, and I always answer as often as I can. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So we're starting with the tarot cards, then we're moving to the oracle cards as usual. And the question is, what do they want to happen between you two? We're keeping this card here on the side, and we're going to see then how the card relates, if at all, to the rest of the reading. So starting, what do they want to happen between you two? We have the Page of Wands. We have then number 16, the Tower. We have the Sun. And we have the Seven of Wands. This is quite interesting. Well, the first thing that I get is like, you hit this person really, really bad. For some of you, like this person wasn't expecting you, not at all. This is like you came out of the blue into their lives, and it was like this instant connection. So this reminds me of that song, High Voltage. I forgot how they're called, the band, but the song is High Voltage. It's a really fun song about chemistry, and um, and that's what they felt. It's like when they saw you, when they were around you, was really this insane chemistry. And it's like, it really hit the chord. It's like they knew you, it was like suddenly fate brought you together, and it was electrifying. And you just made him, or made them very happy, made them very, very happy. It was like you were their sunshine. And it was like this feeling anything could happen, anything is possible, and they weren't expecting it. But somehow this never got to this energy. It was more on an emotional and a more like intellectual level, and more like in your minds than an actual relationship. It could have been more platonic, at a distance. It's like there was, it didn't get to ground, or maybe if it was the start of a relationship, but did never get off the ground, because this is the energy of the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is all this passion, this crazy happiness of something new, something exciting, but is still not grounded, right? And it's still not developing, it's still not growing. It's just this seed and this joy of having something amazing as an idea, as a feeling, as a potential. So, but what do they want to happen? And so, to tell you the truth, is like, I have the feeling they want fate to decide it. They still think of you, they still think the world of you, and they would be very happy. For those who are in no contact, they would be very happy to meet you again. They would be very happy, to see you again. But it's like, but they want fate to do it for them, because they're in a situation here with the Seven of Wands where they can't do it themselves. Could be that they're engaged in another relationship, could be that is family and friends are against this, or could be like a social status or a financial status, something that keeps them. I think here like they are in this bubble, or take this as it resonates, that you are in a bubble, that you're not, that you're out of their reach, and they probably expect you to turn them away in case they would come to you, that you would fight them away, because maybe they have done something in the past that wasn't so amazing. But we have here the card, be persistent. So this person hasn't given up on you. Hasn't given up on the situation. You're still on their mind, but they're not going, I don't see them here doing anything. It's like, let fate decide, which is a bit weird, especially when you made them feel so special, so wonderfully, so wow. And then they're like, oh, I trust, I'm staying positive, law of attraction kind of thing, and let fate decide. If it has to be, it will come back. I don't know about you, but I have like a more romantic disposition, and I'd love to see like someone, going the distance to be with me or to catch my eye. But this person, for some reason, either they're not able to, or they're afraid that you turn them away. So they want this, like, you meet by chance in some events, or on the streets, at the bakery, whatever, so that something like suddenly you're in front of one another and hi, or something like that, you know, like from like a romantic movie kind of thing, which makes them also very romantic, but I don't see here enough action on their side. But I see here, what I get here with the sun is like there's still like a connection between you two. We still think of one another. It's like, and you feel when the other is thinking of you, and they feel when you're thinking of them. This connection is somehow still here. They feel it, and but they're not prone to take any action yet. Let's see what the other cards have to say. We have the number 18, serendipity. We have number 46, regeneration. And we have number 30, TikTok. Yeah, it's like they feel they have all the time in the world, which you probably do not feel, but they feel they have, you know, like time is not running out. They're a quite positive person, I have to say. You know, I wish I was as positive as they are. They're amazing. So the person you're thinking about, this person is amazing. They're very, very positive, and they're very, very connected. And I think they even feel very comfortable in their own body, in their surroundings, and they have a very happy disposition, is the energy, the vibe I'm getting. And they have a wonderful sense of humor, and they're kind of a bit intellectual. So I'm getting now, channeling this person completely. They're somewhat of an intellectual. They read a lot, and they have a sunny disposition. They may have a lot of friends. There's someone that smiles a lot. And okay, I'm getting as well, and that's what they like about. That's why we have the sun here. And this is something that they like about you too, because you're also someone who smiles a lot. You're someone who's very funny as well, and they think you're also very intelligent. And that's why this joy is like finding your counterparts, someone that's like you, someone that gets your vibe. And that's why it's like, it was lightning. It was like, wow. So the tower here, I don't see it as being something horrible. Something could have happened that really tore you apart, or, you know, or something was too late and it was this disappointment. But still, this person still has a high regard of you. They still see you as also a very sunny person, but out of their reach somehow, or they are out of reach. As really, maybe, like I said, that's why I said maybe they're in a relationship, or you are in a relationship, something like that. But again, here with serendipity, this person wants fate to the side. This person really wants that, you know, the life takes its course. And they're very positive. Like I was saying, they're very, very positive person, because here with regeneration, this, for many of you, you had something with this person, even if it was just platonic, and somehow you know, you kind of lost contact, or there was something there where you're not talking anymore. So for many of you, you're not really talking in communication. For those you are, is communication, but not as it could be, not as it has been. And they want to make amends. They want to start anew here. Really nice. So actually all these readings, all these three possibilities is here about this energy of starting something anew. There was like separation, and it's really interesting, because maybe it could have been because of the pandemic for many of you. It's really interesting to have this a similar theme, not exactly the same, but a similar theme throughout. And but this is really wanting to mend, to make amends, to make it grow again, because in their mind, in their heart, this was never dead. So you're still alive in their heart. The connection is still there, even if a bit sleepy, a bit, you know, torn, but it's still there. And it's like they're saying, there's still time. There's still time. We have time. And I think you have time. Oh, what I'm getting is like, because you always meet each other in every lifetime. You always meet each other. And it's like saying, we have time. We have time. It's really beautiful. Then we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So with this new love, I think it's like with this card here, starting is regeneration, starting anew, like I was saying. But it could be, for instance, that was also a third-party situation that, you know, separated you, you know, at that moment and in time. But this person, you know, like this person wants to renew this. Again, I have this here, be persistent. Don't give up. So there's a really high positive energy here, and this person really would like to sweep you off your feet, but then to do it right. And I have the feeling here, because this is what this person should have done in the first place, and for some reason they didn't. And that's why this would be a new love, because I said it's something that never got off the ground. And this person should have declared their love or their intentions or something, like to be more direct about it. That's the feeling I'm getting here. But still, this person is not very direct as we've seen it. This person is very positive, very trusting, but not direct to the point, oh, I'm going to meet them, to her or him, and I'm going to tell about how I feel and explain things, or maybe just ask them out, right? So they're not planning on that. They're planning on letting the universe take care of everything. So that's a bit comfortable, but okay. And so they're not a very direct person. Maybe they're shy, could also be. And then would let your friends help you. So they also like get, maybe you have common friends, you know, maybe you have, or maybe they will ask their friends, you know, to, okay, let's go out where she goes out. Or do they know anything about you? They're trying to get some advice from friends or try some ideas, something like that. But I have the feeling that it will be mutual friends or friends with the same interests, right? That will get you both to the same place, to the same time, and you'll be able to meet each other again and then develop it from there. Then we have the last card. Oh, look, synchronicity and signs. Align to your desires. Notice signs and symbols for validation. This again, we have serendipity, we have synchronicity and signs. Well, yeah, this person is trusting God, trusting fate. But the thing is, so I don't want to see anything like about time and timing, but here we have these leaves. This is autumn. So this is a timeless reading, so that this could be the upcoming autumn, right? When I'm recording this is August. It's actually the last day of July, but is could be the upcoming autumn, that you'll be able to meet each other, that the stars will align. Yeah. So let's see what the charms have to say. So I'll just close my eyes. One more time. There you go. So we have M. Well, I laughed because it reminded me of another reading that also had to do with M. So M. So M may be the letter of your name, or like the other person's name. And here there's an S. M and S. And here's number 3, and S is number 1. Okay. We have a tarot card, and we have the 3 of Wands. And no, it's the Page of Wands again. So you have to ground this energy, because I think both of you, you're too much in your own minds, you know. And here we have the apple, And the apple is usually connected to either to temptation, right, or to strife. If we consider then the apple and Paris that should give the apple to the most beautiful woman in that event, and then got 3 goddesses to fight each other. And so you are a big temptation to this person. You're like, oh, I see, it's the forbidden fruit, of course. The temptation of also the forbidden fruit from some reason. And maybe you're the forbidden fruit to one another. So there may be something there that keeps you both out of reach for one another. Something there's a barrier there. Maybe you're both in a relationship. Maybe there's a bigger barrier like age difference or money status, social status, religion difference. There's something here. You know, it's like then you enter other relationships here with new love, for instance. Even when you enter other relationships, you always have one another at the back of your mind, in the background, as a background noise. You're always thinking about one another, you know, even, and sometimes you just feel that you're thinking about each other at the same time. You just like, it's like a jolt. There's a lot of that electricity here between you two. It's really interesting. And here, this is it's not a shell. Yeah, let's call it shell. And you know this, like when you put it in your ear, you can hear the ocean. So this is, for me, is about communication. It's protection, yeah, but it's also communication. So I think you will hear from this person. But first, again, I don't have the feeling that it's going to be direct. I think it's going to be hearing from other people. You're going to have news from this person, but through other people. And we have this blue stone. And I'm getting like once in a blue moon. When the next opportunity arises, you both have to catch the opportunity with both your hands. And I think you will. You both will. Because you're very valuable to one another and you're very dear to one another. Even if it was just platonic, maybe it's just watching each other from a distance. But well, for some of you, this would be the color of their eyes, really light blue. It's just also very, very rare, so light blue. But this person is really 1 in a million. And so are you. You're like, yeah, this is your bubble. It's like you are then, you create like this bubble around one another. It's like you were then in your own world, in your own private world. It's really, really beautiful. And this is, I'm getting the sea as well, living by the sea. Something with the beach. There's a lot of water. Beautiful. So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. If you liked the video, then hit the like button, please, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. And this really helps the channel to move forward. And if you'd like to leave a comment, please do. I love to read your comments, and I always answer as often as I can. So you have a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.